What if artificial intelligence, the most cutting-edge technology of our time, uncovered a miracle hidden in a 1,400-year-old text? This is the story of an American professor, a skeptic, a scientist, who discovered something so extraordinary, it transformed his life and beliefs forever. Dr. John Michaels was not a man of faith. An esteemed professor of computational linguistics, he spent decades studying the world's greatest texts, not for their spiritual value, but for the patterns, structures, and historical significance they held. For him, religion was folklore, sacred texts were literature, and faith was something he viewed from a distance. But all of that changed when he decided to put his AI model, a system he had designed to analyze linguistic complexity, to the test with the Quran. Dr. Michaels thought he knew what he would find. He thought he'd uncover just another ancient text with historical quirks. What he didn't expect was a discovery that would shake the very foundation of his worldview. Dr. Michaels' journey into the Quran began out of academic curiosity. He was testing his AI model, which was built to uncover patterns, anomalies, and structures in large bodies of text. It had already analyzed Shakespeare, the Bible, and other historical documents, revealing insights about authorship, linguistic patterns, and even potential forgeries. When it came to the Quran, Michaels expected something similar. Interesting, perhaps intricate, but ultimately explainable. After all, the Quran was written by human hands, wasn't it? But the Quran defied every expectation. The first thing the AI noticed was the Quran's incredible linguistic precision. Unlike most ancient texts, which often meander or contradict themselves, the Quran's verses were mathematically aligned. The text exhibited patterns that were so consistent, they rivaled the precision of a modern algorithm. For instance, the AI found that certain words were repeated in perfect harmony. The word day appeared exactly 365 times, while month appeared 12 times, matching the structure of a calendar. Coincidence? Perhaps. But the patterns didn't stop there. The AI identified that words and phrases often mirrored mathematical ratios. For example, the word land was mentioned 13 times, while sea was mentioned 32 times, together making a ratio of 1332, which translates to 28% and 72%. Remarkably, this mirrors the exact ratio of land to water on Earth. But what truly stunned Dr. Michaels wasn't just the mathematical precision. It was how the Quran seemed to contain knowledge that was centuries ahead of its time. The AI highlighted a verse that states, "We made from water every living thing. Then will they not believe?" While this might seem like poetic language, modern biology has proven this statement to be scientifically accurate. Water is indeed the fundamental building block of life. Another verse declared, "And the heaven we constructed with strength, and indeed we are its expander." This directly aligns with the modern understanding of the expanding universe, a concept that wasn't discovered until the 20th century. For Michaels, these verses weren't just coincidences. How could a 1,400-year-old text describe scientific principles that no one in that era could have known? As the AI uncovered more and more, Michaels' skepticism began to waver. He had spent his entire life believing that faith and science were at odds. But now, he was facing a text that blended them seamlessly. He began to wonder, could the Quran truly be of divine origin? Could it be that what he once dismissed as mythology was, in fact, a message from the Creator? Michaels didn't just take these findings at face value. He rigorously tested the AI's results, comparing them against other ancient texts. What he found was startling. No other text exhibited the same level of mathematical symmetry, linguistic complexity, and prophetic accuracy as the Quran. This was more than a literary marvel. For Michaels, it was evidence of something greater. A miracle, encoded in language and preserved through time. The moment that changed everything came when the AI analyzed a specific chapter of the Quran, Al-Fatiha, known as the opening. This chapter, recited by Muslims in daily prayers, revealed a symmetrical structure that mirrored the golden ratio, a mathematical phenomenon found in nature, art, and architecture. The ratio of key phrases to total words aligned with 1.618, the golden ratio, which scientists consider a marker of perfection in design. For Michaels, this wasn't just a pattern, it was a signature of the divine. As a scientist, Michaels had always sought evidence. Now he had found it, not in a lab, but in a sacred text. He began to see the Quran not just as a book, but as a bridge between science and spirituality. And for the first time in his life, he felt a sense of peace. A peace that came from knowing he had found the truth. This isn't just Dr. Michaels' story. It's an invitation to explore, question, and discover for yourself. If an AI, a creation of human intelligence, could uncover these patterns, imagine what you might discover if you approached the Quran with an open mind. At Muslim Roots, we're building a vibrant AI-powered Islamic intellectual community, a place where faith meets technology and sparks discovery. By liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends and family, you're not just joining a community. You're becoming part of a movement to uncover the miracles of Islam with the tools of tomorrow. Don't miss the chance to grow with us. Hit like, subscribe, and share now. Together, we'll bridge the past and the future. Sometimes the greatest discoveries aren't about the future. They're about rediscovering the past.